Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today. Conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Steelers going up against the Texans. With that, let's get on out to Houston. We're standing by as our commentary team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and G Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Slot man moves right. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
And that's how you get started in a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and control, and they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Now Bell, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry, 2nd and 8. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet. And Bell, one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Green, the tight end, in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second down following the run. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And now it's 3rd down. And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Kevin Johnson's skills just continue better and better. An elite athlete out on the corner. He's up to the challenge of any receiver.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Play winding down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be complete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. Pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
There we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Ready, back 25. Right there, 54, right there, 54. Got it. Alert flare, flare. Round left, 21. Switch.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Play Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. A look at the Steelers' defensive.
Bud Dupree at the University of Kentucky, determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 7. On third down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. In motion right is Bryant. The give is to Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that, because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Time running out here on the play clock. And now a whistle, and I think here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Green, the tight end, in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out comes Houston. 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Hopkins, the one receiver right. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Full target. That'll make it 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the ball when they out of completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. They isolate Hopkins on the left side.
Hey, let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Get him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
And that walked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. Play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone over, really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
Got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
And from the 9-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. This is Miller, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play. No gain.
On 2nd down, Ryan throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now Ryan. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the early lead. As a former, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for him. But so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to get back in that direction. Bottle him up again, because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change a.
So 2nd and 10 here. A give to Bell. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. One receiver left, 2 to the right. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Here we go. These two.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline. That is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not a field goal. They're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Hey, 4th and inches. Why let your quarterback try and sneak for it? Give it to the guy who's born to fight for those tough yards. It's a fullback dive, and he just makes sure he secures the football and then plows forward to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice starting field position here for the offense. Here's Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
On the counter, here's Bell. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Here's a direct snap to Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum, position, unable to move the football.
And now out comes Houston, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. That throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's go. Shift.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Watch the twist. Check it backer.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. $10 yards to go on 3rd. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
There we go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a T, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but during some of these plays, he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, the team tells you, and your coaching staff, take care of it rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackle.
Defenders know it, too. They sniff that.
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
And after a night, they don't need the penalty. They'll decline it, take the ball where the play resulted. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Phillip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. A screen down. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen. A lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to.
And he's going to take this one down. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before half. So 3rd and 7 and an extra back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. And that's one of his advantage passers, and now with his height, setting pocket, firing middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Bell taking it in from 7 yards away, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
And while the touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead to a team.
They'd love that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. Would you have time? Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They begin with a run by Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost them 15 yards.
And it's a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
And the slot man goes in motion left. After the penalty, it's Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now whistles come in. Get a timeout here. Offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Ryan on second down. His throw incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make the defender thinks on that play because that batted down. Third and 5, in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he's got the Jenkins. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Great job pulling that one in from a guy who's now thing here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you on to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both here ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're down very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay on this team. We're just starting the second half. You got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. On second down, Ryan. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
Do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield, 49. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Halfback sent in motion. On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right on the field, shutting them, giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out, and that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up to fire.
On 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Firing quick, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out, and the Texans scoop it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, they had the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and people. So, yeah, there's the odds to be gained from it.
On On second down, here's Miller. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Check 13. Check 13. There we go. Tighten up, tighten up.
They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here tonight. Made his first. This now 2 yards out. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering if, while the defense side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And last time it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate it led to a field goal, but they're not happy about it.
Relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better possession.
Though if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And a new picking up the first on the ground. And the play clock's running. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A very 27.
Well, coaches always talk about balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know what for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Roethlisberger with a give to. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ladarius Green, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And his kick is good. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Watch 88, check 52. Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Ready.
A first down carry now for Miller. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, he got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On first down, Ryan. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On second down, here's Ryan. And this is incomplete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And the back goes into motion. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. And got his man, complete. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Play action. It's Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. In motion is Strong. On third down, Ryan. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Look defensively. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So they're leading. They have possession of the football. Certainly, this is where they just want to milk the clock. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, it's Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man on the out route. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't knock out. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been along the way. It's almost like the body punch. As you said, knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they leave getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They'll look to throw. Gets it to Strong. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is...
And now Miller, and he fumbles. And they'll strike with field position at the 41-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to tape off, and hey, we've done this thing. Offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. This is Bell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.